Hi, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me. Linda will be with us shortly. Please, so it should be a fun time. It seems like she is here. Thank you. 1 second. I'm not seeing her. Linda, it seems like, is your camera on, Linda? I am going to, oh, there you are. Okay. Morning.
Doing?
How are you?
I'm hanging, so I'm glad. I thought it was this afternoon.
Oh my God. Okay, sorry for the, I mean, you're in California and I'm in Jersey, and we are sorry, everyone. It's my fault. Maybe I didn't make it clear, but thank God, the fabulous Linda is here. I know a lot of you have been waiting, and I hope you had a great weekend, Linda. I did. Well, I was working. As you know, I'm
today. I actually slept.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I am moving. I slept too. I try to sleep. I try to forget everything and get my rest. In any event, I know it's on your mind and it's on my mind, and everyone in the chat, I am sure, they are waiting to get your input on what you think about, well, we all feel very sad about the passing of Justice Ginsburg.
Right.
RBG. So thank you, June Oates. Thank you for your super chat and your generosity. But what I feel like saying is, Linda, for some reason, I'm not worried. And I know, since I know that's what's in everyone's mind, that's why I am going there first, because there's so much going on.
Right, right.
How do you feel about...
I'm not worried either.
Okay, thank God. I'm not the only one. Because, did you see Nancy Pelosi yesterday? She said, did you see and hear what Nancy Pelosi said yesterday?
No, I didn't hear what she said.
She is going to use every arrow in her quiver. So, and you know something? I wouldn't be surprised if she impeaches Trump again before he leaves office. Somebody mentioned it on Twitter, and it's resonating with me. How do you feel? Ask the card, please. Every time I
shuffle them as you speak.
Every time I collaborate with you and Diane, it reminds me of the best psychic I've ever met. He was a friend of my family, and this guy, when he opened those cards, Linda, oh my God. Yeah. You know something? I still have a spread of cards he did for me probably 40 years ago. I took a picture of it and I saved it. One of these days I should share it with you. But yeah, I don't know what it means. But when he did the reading for me, he predicted that one day I was going to be well financially, and something about people were not going to believe it. And you know something? It happened 20 years later, but it happened. I still have a picture of that layout of the cards. In any event, yes.
Okay, so I'm feeling they're going to stall it. The Democrats are going to stall it. They're going to stall it by, right now they're thinking of this Cuban lady, but she's part of the Federalist Society.
Yes, I heard
and they're going to detail it so much, it's going to create chaos.
You think so?
Yeah.
I hope so.
And also she, I just feel they don't have enough votes.
I don't,
And then Biden's going to win. They'll go into the, and then it really puts a damper on it.
I agree. I mean, I think you're right. I feel you are correct. But you know something? In a few minutes, I'm going to take a second to thank one of our subscribers who donated to the channel. Linda, last year, I described a vision I had of Biden and Kamala in a limousine, and it seemed like they were walking in a parade, but the parade signified the inauguration. After the speech and stuff, they walk on Pennsylvania Avenue, right? With all the, security and everything. Yeah. Biden got out of the car first, and then Kamala behind him. I put it's on video. The thing, I'm saying you're correct. That's why I'm sharing with you the vision that I had. At the time, I said Kamala is going to be vice president, and that came to pass.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then after Kamala, because I knew Biden was going to be president when I had the vision, and after that, after Kamala got the okay to be VP, and I let everyone know that Biden is going to make it. So I feel you're correct, with what Spirit is telling you.
Well, what I'm getting is what's going to happen is Biden's going to win bigly. I don't care what Trump does. He's going to win. Yeah. And then that makes the other Republicans afraid to vote for what he wants because he's no longer the big chief on campus. You see what I'm saying? And I almost feel it's going to be another woman taking the place. But let's say, for sake of he actually pushes through somebody.
Okay.
It'll be a female. But what'll happen is I don't feel that there's two other openings coming up. One is from a death. One is because they get rid of Kavanaugh. They're going to hustle in there.
Yeah.
And I also feel whoever this person is won't be this conservative like they thought. If it is a conservative. Remember Kennedy? They were surprised that even Roberts. There'll be a constitutionalist. There'll be someone that goes by the law.
Do you remember when I said, and you said you agree, when I said I'm not concerned or worried? It is because, those, McConnell and company, they think they're going to place these people and they're going to play those justices, I'm sorry. They're going to play according to whatever or reason McConnell, put them on the court. I don't feel that's going to happen. So I agree with you. You're correct.
And I feel like the ones that are in there will have to dance a jig. I know they're not supposed to, but right. They will step aside from partisanship and really do their job.
Yes, because they don't want to be anybody's lackey.
Yes.
Do
you think they'll be able to stop Obamacare?
I don't think so.
I don't feel it.
I don't feel it, because, right now we are going through everyone, we're all grieving the loss, RBG's loss.
Yeah.
But once this is over and Biden and other Democrats start talking about the ramification of allowing McConnell to install a judge, and they already started. I don't feel, and also Trump does, they were trying to do it in an underhanded way, meaning basically do away with ACA. But because people are going to be so up, in arm about it, I think even if they had an opportunity to do it, I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but for some reason, I don't feel it's going to go anywhere. Let me take 1 minute, please, Linda, to say thank you to Jennifer Curry. I know a lot of people don't like when I say thanks to people who donate, but that's the way I was brought up. I'm sorry. She gave us a donation and she says, so it has to be live to give to the super chat. Laughing out loud, love you both. Thank you very much, Jennifer Curry, for the super chat and your generosity.
Super chat? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, they donate to us.
Oh.
Yeah. To me too? I'm sorry?
To me too?
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so, we'll get back to our regular conversation.
But I do feel McConnell's done. Do you feel it too?
Yes. And my prediction for McConnell is, I don't know how this is going to happen, but I feel this gentleman is in for some major humiliation.
Yes.
Because
and his wife too.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh my God, I can't wait for that one. She is
Listen,
so
when
sensitive,
Biden
Linda.
wins
I'm
by a
sorry.
landslide, when
I'm
Biden
sorry.
wins by a landslide, and I don't care what other people say,
Yep. I don't know exactly how much he's going to be winning by,
I
but
know he's going to
he's
win.
going to win. But I tend to agree with you because last year I was shown that the lines for people to vote was like crazy,
Right.
and we
Like
are seeing
Virginia.
it
Yeah.
already. You know what I mean? So, yes. Oh my God.
But what will happen is it's going to make the Republicans scared because they know their stuff's going to be called upon.
Right.
Their affiliations, etc. Because look at them. They talked about Trump like he was the worst thing to ever happen. And then now he's the best thing that ever happened.
Right.
And they said they would never, oh yes, we would never bring in another justice when
flip-flopping.
And before it was 8 months now. And then I said to everybody back then, I said, God forbid Ruth goes, because they will be on it like flies to you know what.
Their flip-flopping is going to catch up with them. Someone, Greta, says thank you, and she thank you, Greta, for your generosity and the super chat from Greta. And somehow there's something with this application, Linda. Whenever if I click on somebody's name to show, let me see. Okay, I got it. Hide it. I figured it out. But if you click on it, it shows somehow. So I wanted to remove it, and I was able to do that. But yes, you know what?
What?
And I feel there's going to be so many other issues, like things that they don't expect, meaning McConnell and Trump, that are going to be very startling in the next month or so before the election. Because, oh my God, Linda, the election is only about a little over a month away. Sheesh. But
and then Johnson's going to bring forth something on Hunter Biden, which is a nothing burger.
Yes. And wait a minute. Didn't he test positive for COVID?
Oh, I don't know.
I think somebody, or is it someone else?
He's the one that was glad RBG is dead because all the babies she killed. Doesn't matter about the over 200,000 people dying from the virus.
Those guys are sick. And, I feel they will pay. Once Trump is gone, a lot of them, a lot of Trump's secrets a lot of the secrets between them and Trump. And also people are going to talk about those who work in the administration are going to let us know the type of collaboration that existed between Trump and the Senate Republican senators. All these things are going to come out. And the next time they run for office, I don't feel like that guy Johnson.
Yeah.
I think he's a goner.
Yeah.
Intuitively, I feel. Okay. And I also feel, or most, if not all, most of them will lose their second, the next time they run for re-election.
Okay.
That's how I feel. You know what I mean? And what I mean, how do you feel about it? Because that's the way I am getting it. These people, they've allowed and enabled Trump so much, and there's so much that's going to come out when
yeah. And then listen, he wasn't joking when he said, "If I lose, I'll be gone. You'll never see me again." He wasn't.
Yes, I heard he said that.
He's got a plane flight to someplace.
Well, you know something? Yes, people won't hear from him anymore. It's going to be because he will be so busy defending himself.
Yeah.
With the onslaught, all those lawsuits that are coming his way, and potential jail. Because President Carter said something the other day. I believe he tweeted it, that once they investigate this administration, they're going to find out that Trump did not win.
I told you. I've been saying that.
I agree with you.
What did I say? I said this 3 years ago. I said he did not win. He worked on behalf of Russia and other people, and that's why he'll be removed as ever being president.
You know something?
And they'll reverse all those judges.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Will be reversed.
I know.
Which could in fact be the Supreme Court.
You know, what I feel about that is, like you said, I know there's going to be a major brouhaha about all the judges that he's put on the court, whether it's the Supreme Court or the lower courts.
Well, they're taking Kavanaugh out almost immediately.
I feel you are right. They will impeach him somehow.
Yeah.
Because of he lied, basically.
He lied.
Yes. But I also feel there are people in the lower courts as well. They will either impeach them, or if they can't perform, they'll be gone.
They're not qualified. He's putting people in there that are not qualified. They're going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and they're going to pluck them out.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one who's feeling that way.
Now, what do you think about the other one he put in, the first one?
Oh, okay, the one before Kavanaugh?
Yeah.
I don't feel oh yes, that's the one who took the place of the judge that Obama nominated.
Garland was supposed to have it, yeah.
Yes. Him, I don't feel they're going to bother him because, yes, McConnell stole the position and kept it. But that gentleman, I feel, is somewhat safe because he didn't lie. He honestly went through, as opposed to Kavanaugh, who lied.
Yeah. Among
others who lied. I feel those things are going to come back to bite.
Yeah. And I always feel Thomas. I'm surprised. I always thought Thomas would cross before RBG. But I feel Thomas is exiting. I don't know if he says I'm out of here or.
I wouldn't be surprised because I'm not getting it. So, but the minute you said it, I feel you are correct, and I'll tell you why. Have you looked at his wife? She doesn't look well.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you bringing that up, that's where intuitively my attention was taken. I mean, I feel he has some health issues as well, but not bad enough for him to, stop doing what he's doing. It feels like to me it's his wife. I mean, there is something about a heart condition, but I feel it's his wife that has it. She's very active, in the anti-abortion.
In the Tea Party and everything, yeah.
Yes. Okay, but you can do that sitting behind
I know that Justice Roberts had to tell Justice Thomas, you got to get your wife to calm down.
He did?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Did you notice all of a sudden you don't hear about her as much?
Yes. Oh, that's what happened?
Because it doesn't look good. He's on the Supreme Court and his wife is over there spreading false rumors and
I didn't
stuff like that.
Glad he did that because
he told him, look, this doesn't look good for us as a body, because also Thomas wouldn't say I don't believe what she's saying. He agrees with her.
Oh yeah.
And it makes them political.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
And I'll tell you who else Justice Roberts talked to was Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh went in there, big man on campus, thinking he was all that in a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And Roberts said, hey, hold on there, buddy. You got to earn this. I think Justice Roberts knows. And let me tell you something else I felt with Justice Roberts.
Yes.
I felt he's very sad about RBG.
Oh, yeah.
I also feel that he's extremely angry that they are pushing for the new person before they even get a chance to have her funeral. And I feel like he's already talked to McConnell. And I think he's told him, you know what? Why won't you listen to her last wishes? Did you hear Trump called her last wishes a Democratic hoax?
Yep. But are we surprised, Linda?
No. I said this was going to happen. I said, if she dies, mark my words, her death, her body won't even be cold. And they're already plugging first.
You were right.
They'll be licking their lips. But it's going to work against them. This is why you don't feel excited about it.
Yep.
I don't care if they put someone in, it's still not going to work for them.
That's what you took the word right out of my mouth.
Part. They said, well, we'll bring Barr or Trump up for impeachment. I don't think that's going to work. I think, if anything, people are tired of that.
I agree with you. You know, that's what I was going to say. And Trump is hoping him going around, running around saying he's going to nominate a woman and all that, it's going to change his poll numbers. Wait a minute. Did you hear what his poll numbers were this morning? 35%.
No, what? Tell me.
35%.
Whoa.
Yes, it's going down.
Who gets polled, do you know?
I don't know, but I didn't have a chance to look it up.
The stock market's crashing today. Last I saw it was down
800 points. Down, yes, you're right. But, I wouldn't be surprised.
Because it's coming back up. The virus is coming back up.
But that's one thing.
Oh, and then also, everybody was hoping, and me and Sterling thought we saw that they would come up with another package for everybody by the end of September. But if he starts pushing, it's interesting. You can't help people who are dying. You can't help the Americans, but you can push through a new justice in the New York Minute, but you're going to sit on everything else.
That's what he's and his mind. That's what he's there for. You know what I mean? But you know something? I don't feel this is going to help them in any way, shape, or form. McConnell think that he's all powerful, and that's what? That's why Trump is still where he is at.
Oh yeah, thanks to McConnell.
Yes, and it will all backfire on him.
McConnell used Trump and Trump used McConnell.
Yes, exactly. Let me take a moment to thank Christopher Guala for the super chat and his generosity, and also someone else. One moment, Linda, please. Sorry. Someone else donated. There is no way for me to look it up in this application. I don't know who that is, so I'm going to keep going. I'll mention the person later today. I'll look it up. In any event, I feel like saying all these things that they are doing right now. You know something, Linda? Trump is trying to use this as a diversion as well. Okay. That people, all this noise is making about the new justice and everything, that is so that the media will stop talking about the 200,000 lives that we've lost.
Yeah.
Americans that have died with COVID. He will do anything to get COVID off the news because he knows that's how he's going to be judged. And that's what the campaign is going to be about. You know what I mean? What do you feel?
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, here's the deal. The clinch will be after November 3rd. When they say, you said he's 31% now?
Yes. No, 35.
35? How much is Biden?
Well, Biden's in the 50s.
Okay. That's the main thing. Remember, we always need a Biden be over 50.
Yes.
So I think when he truly loses and he knows there's no way to make it disappear, I don't care what kind of executive order he does. He says he's going to do executive order and get rid of Biden.
I heard about that.
You see Justice Roberts involved with this somehow. So I don't know if it goes before the Supreme Court. Maybe that's why he wants to push this other person in.
Yes.
But I see them looking at the facts, and the fact says you lost, sucker.
Yeah, but you know something, Linda? That's what all Republicans are looking forward to, the Republican leadership. They are hoping this thing goes to court.
Okay.
That's why they are trying. Somebody said that, I believe, this morning, and it resonated with me.
But even before she died, I saw Roberts involved somehow.
Okay. Well, I agree with you.
They're going to present it, but I don't see, unless it's somebody like Thomas, he'll vote for Trump no matter what.
Right.
But it's so egregious and so bull what he's bringing forward. They have no choice but to throw it out. It's not like it was even close.
Right.
Like with Gore. It's almost like, you know what, dude, sorry. or they won't even hear it or something. But I see Roberts in the forefront, and he's furious.
Oh, yeah.
Because even Kavanaugh might have to say, even though Kavanaugh's afraid to lose his seat.
Right.
I almost feel it's so egregious they can't dress it up and get the smell away.
No, I don't feel any of the justices, including Kavanaugh. Okay. Well, you know what? You said something earlier. That's what I'm being shown. I'm being reminded that you said something earlier. Do you remember you said the landslide? Yeah. Trump is going to throw that out there to see if he'll survive because he's so afraid of going to jail because he knows what's coming.
And once the justices say, sorry, he's already packed his bags, he's gone.
And you know something?
I never saw Biden taking over in a manner like other people. At the changing of the guards, I see Pence showing, and I see Trump asking Biden to do something to, I won't give you a hard time if you forgive me. It's almost like he's trying to make a deal, and
not gonna happen.
Sorry.
Nope. Oh my God. No way. I mean, you're correct, but I don't feel Biden will go for it. I'm going to take a minute to say thank you to Susan Cruz and for her generosity in the super chat. She's asking about the stimulus. I feel the stimulus is coming.
I do too, but part of the reason the stock market's crashing is because he's so worried about getting a new person. It's taking up the oxygen, and they're not working on the stimulus.
I agree with you. No, but you know what? It's mostly, Linda, intuitively, I feel Trump is not doing much behind the scenes. Okay. It's mostly Mnuchin and
Miller
coordinating with McConnell and the Republican leadership. That's who's driving the truck. Trump is just so paranoid about everything else. He's out of the loop. And that's what I feel. Whenever I see or I focus on him, like today, I heard this morning before I came, he went to play golf. People are dying. Today's Monday. He's out playing golf. So I don't feel this man is doing anything. And I've said that a long time ago. Trump hasn't done very much except to, you know what? He loves, the name president and be in the White House. And
and he loves his people, adulation.
Yes.
But now they're blaming a lot of this new virus, this new influx from that motorcycle thing that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But with the one they had the first one they had, I believe, last month, that caused a whole lot of them.
Right.
A lot of infection. Okay. Now they had one this weekend that's going to cause another slew of infection. And given the number
he's having all those things, all these people gathering. So, and some guy who said it was a Democratic hoax. He's a assemblyman or something.
Wait a minute, councilman. I have it written down. You're right. I wrote it down. Oh, you're reading my mind. His name is. Hang on a second. He's a councilman, Tappany from Nashville, right?
And he said it was a hoax.
Yes, he was on Facebook. I wrote it down so I could tell you about him. You're reading my mind. Absolutely, yes. Let me say this.
Now we did. I don't know about you, but I did predict in September, beginning in September.
Yeah.
It felt like it was starting to go down, and then I saw another influx, and then they're going to have the vaccine.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Okay, because you know what? Because of the winter that's coming, people are going to be inside. It's getting chilly already, and you know what? It was 45 here this morning. Okay,
wow.
Yeah, so people are going to start to be inside, and that's where these things.
So they're showing that there will be another. It might not be till October though.
Okay.
This is the October card.
I knew how to read cards. I don't know. You're going to have to interpret for me, Linda. I have no clue. I wish I knew how to read. card.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing how when Biden gets in, he's going to just literally
Oh, well,
clean
yeah.
out and start having things to help people get new jobs and stuff like that.
Yes. Well, yeah, because you're right. What I feel is going on behind the scene with Biden, the people who helped Obama overcome what Bush left him, plus more, are working behind the scenes on how what they are going to do. They're going to hit the ground running.
Right.
They're not going to wait.
Right.
People are already working behind the scenes.
Right. I see him with we're actually having an administration. Oh my God.
Yes.
We'll actually have smart people because Trump it's his way or the highway.
Exactly.
So my friend Dan just wrote me and
yes.
he saw the market. He wanted me to, because I told him in September, I see another drop, but also
you're gonna be right.
A thing from Nate Silver.
Okay.
He says, and Nate says a lot of pretty good polls in Senate races for Democrats this weekend and this AM. They're now up 61% to take the Senate in the deluxe version of our model, 68% in classic, 71% in light. It is competitive, but we're getting into leans D territory. So, in other words, we're winning. We're going to take.
I think that.
That's Nate Silver on Twitter.
Oh, that's probably. Did he say anything about Trump's polls numbers?
He's talking about the Senate race.
Oh, okay.
That basically is looking real good.
Oh, but yeah, I'm afraid.
I don't know who they're going to bring up. I'm going to tell you what I see. I see chaos.
Please.
I see questions. I see background checks. They're going to fry this person inside and out, upside and back, and like there's even this one gal named Amy. She's a white woman, and she's Catholic, but she belongs to some sort of group.
That judge.
Yeah, she belongs to a group that you could say is kind of what do you call those weird religious groups?
Cult.
They're going to bring up a lot of stuff. The Dems are on it. Trust me.
Oh yeah. You know something? Another major mistake I feel they're going to make. They are thinking that the Democratic leadership and Democrats in general are going to behave like they have in the past, be passive. I have news for them.
No, it's not going to be passive.
Democrats are going to fight this time.
Yeah. And also, I had a dream, and when I have the dream, it's true.
Yeah.
Mark Kelly's going to win Arizona big time.
Yes, I agree.
And they'll try to fight him taking his See, he's got to go in as soon as the voting's done, because McSally was a placement. She didn't win that seat.
Yeah.
But they're going to fight to have him come in on his due course. And there's another fight there. There's going to be so many fights, like you and me would be sitting there like, come on, get him.
I feel you correct. Yes. That gentleman is going to win. I agree. But yeah, it's going to be chaos. It feels like to me till December. Right. You know what I mean? Because
he packs his stuff and goes, because the Supreme Court, Justice Roberts, I keep seeing his face. Somehow they say, dude, you're talking to
exactly. I feel you're right, because no matter what, he's going to try to save face. But Linda, I still feel this guy may jump ship.
Before the election?
Yeah.
I think
what happens.
Now, listen, he has a feeling he's going to lose, but I also feel he really has to see it himself. I think he wants to know, am I going to win? And remember that vision I had of the debate. The debate's coming up next.
Oh my God.
Let me take a look-see at that. What are you feeling on that?
That debate, well, okay. You see how this thing is working here? I said he may run, and you start talking about the debate. Biden is going to do a job on him during the debate. I wasn't thinking about the debate. I don't know why I repeated him jumping ship again, but I think you're correct. The debate is going to be so bad for him, he may jump ship.
Because, he plans on bringing Hunter up, but boy, do we got tons of stuff we can bring up on him.
Yeah.
Like, where's your DNA, sucker, if you're so innocent?
Exactly. Exactly.
Tell me about the debate. I'm asking the cards.
Okay.
Just give us a run through on the debate. He's not a very good man. He never has been.
No.
But he clinged. I'm telling you what. If it was Hillary, it would have been business as usual.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, with this virus, if Hillary had been in, she'd probably been impeached and blamed for it.
Big time.
So what I'm feeling is he came in, he's caused all these deaths. There's a lot of people I read all over the world.
Right.
And they're saying that even their staunch Republican parents have changed their mind.
Yes, I've heard some of that as well.
Did you hear about that woman on Twitter? I think her name was Laura, North Carolina. She said there was a Marine that him and her would get into a little banter. Not horrible, but it's like, oh no, this is the reason why you need to vote for Trump. After he called the military losers and suckers, the guy went by her house and called her name and said, hey, you were right.
You're kidding.
And Barr undermining his own people.
Oh, yeah.
The FBI aren't playing. The FBI are not playing.
No.
So there's stuff going on right now. They're not going to cheat, but I'm just telling you. They're talking about impeaching Barr.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. I have been feeling that as well.
So we'll see Trump lose his head.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. He has really lost his head, Linda.
You know what's so funny? He'll walk out of there and say he won.
Of course. Well, that's why I'm saying I feel he will. That's why I'm feeling the chaos.
Yeah.
Okay. Till December. Because he's going to try to say, well, this was rigged. Democrats stole it. All these things to make thinking that McConnell and the other leaders, Republican leaders, are going to be able to help him. But there's nothing they're going to be able to do.
Right.
And I
see another big surprise coming up.
Okay.
I know Woodward is going to release some tapes about what Trump has said about the
Supreme Court. More?
Yeah. He's getting ready to release tapes about what Trump has said about the Supreme Court.
Oh, my God.
But the angel of light and mercy is standing before us. So we're protected, even with all the ugly.
Yes.
It's like, remember I saw that vision. I don't know if you watch my show, but I had a vision of St. Michael.
Okay.
And, my parents were atheists. I'm no religion, but I can see these saints occasionally.
Right.
And he was standing with a sword and he put the sword on the ground and sparks were coming off. And he told me at that time, just get ready because it's going to get crazy. And there's going to be a lot of battles going on. But in the end, we win.
Well, it's true. We are watching it unfold as we speak.
Right. And I also had a vision of a thunderous, I could hear my tribe's buffalo coming, the bison, and you could feel the earth shaking. And in that moment, my guide said, buffalo represents strength and truth.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, in that moment, I could actually feel what my ancestors felt like, the excitement of the buffalo coming, because now we have food and we have clothing.
Right.
But the other part of me, via them on the other side, said, justice will be served.
Thank
so
God.
Don't worry. It's going to be, this voting is going to be a stampede.
A lot of people in the chat and listeners are worried about this very thing that you mentioned, with all this chaos and everything. They are wondering if Trump is ever going to pay for his misdeeds. That's one thing I am very confident about.
Yeah, well,
will pay.
Remember that look on his face when that Tulsa, Oklahoma gig ended up so bad, and how he looked coming up? That's what I see him looking. But he will try to escape his misdeeds.
Yeah, but I don't feel it's going to work.
Yeah.
No matter what he does.
But remember, we as humans cannot get too much into the I hope you pay, sucker.
Right.
We can't do that.
I agree.
We're already going to be dealing with these cells. There's going to be cells of these cray-crays, these monsters. They're going to try to create chaos and do things.
Wait, they're already doing that. They were in Virginia.
Yeah.
They went. they tried to block people from voting Saturday until security came, and they left.
Yeah, but it's a federal offense. Why aren't they all in jail?
You're right. Well,
but
Trump
I
is
see
still there.
the FBI and everybody getting in there and
Trump is still there.
Throwing water on it.
Trump is still there. That's why.
Yeah.
But
well, Trump was mad when all those demonstrations were taking place.
Oh yeah.
He was mad. His people, his followers weren't down there with their ACA, whatever. Right. Then when they finally showed up, you see how he said, "Oh, these are good people."
Oh, well, yeah. How about, did you hear about the conversation about you have good genes? I believe he said that this past Saturday. So basically this guy, what he's hoping for, and that's how dumb they are, him and his family, because intuitively I feel it's not only Trump governing, okay?
Yeah.
It's his family as well, besides his enablers, okay? They think that there are enough bigots and racists in this country to carry them forward, and I feel he's very mistaken. Yes, thank God for us. Thank God for us.
Unfortunately for them, they are wrong. The world has changed. It's not the 50s anymore.
Exactly. You know something I wanted to say, because I know how busy you are. TikTok. I know he's going to try to give it to his rich friends. Basically, that's what he's doing. The guy, who owns that database company. Oh my God, I used to use the database and I forget. Ellison.
I don't know anything about TikTok either.
Yeah, no, I've not used it. It's just like, the other platform. It's nothing major. I saw it. I don't want to use it because of the Chinese connection, and you don't know what kind of information they are gathering and all that, so I didn't use it. But the point I'm trying to make is Trump has Ellison. He owns the database company. I forget the name of it right now, to purchase it. Okay. And Walmart, I believe, has a stake in it. Do you know what he asked them? They have to give the American government its cut. I heard that this morning. It's like we have, this is the mob in the White House. I just couldn't believe when I heard.
And you know that he stopped the payments for the 9/11 survivors, the firemen, and he took money out of their. They have Congress had given them a load of money, $4 million, I think.
Yeah.
And they took it.
They did?
For the health care of 9/11. Yeah. The Trump administration took it. They've been taking it every year since he came into office.
Wow.
Help themselves. And also, they want to screw with Social Security. I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
Wow.
And then fighting words.
That's how dumb they are. That's why he's going to lose Florida.
Yeah, and he's going to do the pay. He wants to stop payroll tax, and that'll end Social Security in about 2 years.
Exactly. And that's what I feel Biden, and that's what's going to give Biden a leg up in Florida, or has been helping him in Florida. They have to continue to pound on those issues.
Florida going to blue? I saw Florida going blue.
I agree with you.
What do you see about Texas?
I feel Texas, there's a very good chance Texas will go as well.
Okay.
It's not going to be easy, but I feel there's potential. If they, with what's going on now, I know that's part of the Bible Belt, right?
Yeah.
The notion that new judges and all that's going to motivate those who were not that motivated to vote for Trump. But I don't know if Democrats continue to push the way they are pushing right now, even a little more. I wouldn't. Let me put it to you this way. I feel at least there's 60-40% chance of flipping Texas. And
we got what's his name?
Ted Cruz.
I know Collins is going to lose, and Maine will go blue.
Oh yeah.
We got what's her face? What's his face? Bloomberg throwing $100 million on Florida.
God. Well, I knew was going to happen. People were asking me a few weeks ago what happened to Bloomberg. He's not giving the money. I didn't know. In fact, at the time when they told me that, I was surprised. And not too long after, he made the announcement, $100 million for Florida.
Yeah.
But if Texas doesn't flip now, because I can confuse time, Texas is going to flip in the next election.
Okay.
That's
and what about Ohio?
I'm sorry?
Ohio.
Ohio, 1 second. We may not flip Ohio this time.
Wow.
I don't know. What's the poll in Ohio? Because I'm not seeing Ohio flipping.
I don't know. I don't know what
I don't know what the polls are, but I haven't been paying attention. How close? No, Ohio is not close at all.
You won Ohio last time.
Who did?
Trump.
I would be surprised
Okay.
if we flip Ohio, but a lot of those places, if Biden spends money, we can flip them. You know what I mean? But I'm not seeing it yet. That doesn't mean it won't happen, but right now I'm not seeing it. So they got to continue doing what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
In order for them to flip it. Because there are a lot of places that are borderline. I don't know. After we're done, I'll take a look at Ohio. I mean, what the numbers are, but right now I don't feel it. So we'll see. Okay. I know you're busy. I don't want to keep
Trump
you
is 48, Biden is 46 in Ohio.
Biden is 46 and Trump is 48?
Yeah.
So I was right. They got to do a little more work. We can flip it.
Right.
But I would be surprised.
Yeah, it feels better than Texas even.
Oh, well, yeah, Texas is a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know what? For some reason, I feel Texas stronger than Ohio.
Really? Okay, that's good.
You know,
because we take Texas and Florida, it's over.
Oh yeah. Yes, I heard that. You're right.
It's over. You might as well just shut it down. I don't know what he's going to come up with about something, but he's going to come up with something.
You mean Trump?
Do you think he'll actually do an executive order and say Biden is not qualified to be president?
It would be laughable. I feel, you know what? He's throwing these things out.
But it'll hurt him if he does that.
Oh, well, yeah.
It'll really look bad.
It's already hurt him. But right. You know something? This entire family, I have such a negative feeling about them all. And intuitively, I feel they are so dumb. They do things because when they were in private life, okay, no matter what they did, they would come out on top. So they still think
that they're indispensable.
In government, they can do the same things.
Okay.
And they're going to learn a lesson.
All right.
You know, it's like a real estate transaction they are conducting right now, and they are going to do a hostile takeover of the government. It's going to blow. I mean, it's already blown up on their faces. They simply have not realized what's happening yet.
Well, over 200,000 people are dead because he decided. He knew it was bad. He knew it was horrible in his own words, but he said, well, now how about all those families that lost somebody? You think they're going to vote for him after he knew?
Absolutely not. But, you know, not only those, but you know something? The people right now that are going to die within the next month who became infected because they listened to him in Fox News and other conservative outlets.
Yeah.
These people are going to vote against him as well. These people were his voters.
Yeah.
And I said that a long time ago. The ramification of, you know, the lies he's been telling us will come back to bite. He's going to be able to hold on to a core like 20% or so of his base. Yeah. That no matter what, these people, even if you kill the kids, they're still going to vote for him because I don't know what, maybe they used to be abused or something.
Right.
Okay. But beyond that, the others will react.
Well, his hate towards and his discrimination is what these white folks like.
Well, yeah, I got to the point where they go stand up and put their health at risk. That's really sick upstairs.
Right.
Oh my God. All right, Linda.
All right, my friend.
Thank you very much for spending time with us. I really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to Linda and Cappy's mom for your help. And everyone, thank you for your generosity. Those, if I missed anyone, Thank you very much. Again, thank you, Linda. That was great. We'll do
You
it
take
again
care.
after I move. Oh, I don't. Maybe before the election, we'll talk about it.
We'll do it again.
Definitely. Thank you.
Okay, baby. You
Have a
take
good
care.
day. Bye.